Hey guys, New the Gaming Jackal here, coming at you with another video and our next episode of the Silent Hill 2 Let's Play. Last episode got into some really dark fucking territory, but we're moving forward from that. Dealing with the whole Angela scenario. Let me unequip my shotgun because I don't want to use any more of my shells. Okay, reload that and then equip. I still got a healthy amount of pistol ammunition. Seems to be pretty quiet in this hallway. Okay, there are two doors. What's this one? Oh, we got the puzzle. Okay, we got this puzzle. Dead men swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? Tongue turned blue and face gone gray. Watch them as they twist and sway. The first one killed the butcher man, then cooked him in a frying pan, served him to his hungry guests, and gave them seconds on request. The next one, with his smile and sweets, stole poor children off the streets. To men who dressed unsavory, he sold them into slavery. Breaking into a home at night, the thief, he had a nasty fright, filled his foolish head with ale, woke up in the morn in the county jail. The artist, with his daunting skill, tried his hand at painting bills, but caught in rain he was undone, when the ink he'd used did start to run. With promises of great return, taking gold he did not earn, bundled it up out of sight, quietly slipped off into the night. 3 houses into ashes burnt, the sheriff with no place to turn, did espy a stranger to his town, locked him up and beat him down. Okay, so I know what this puzzle is. Only the sinless one can help you here. Mistakenly pull on a criminal's rope and your reward will be returned to you in a shape most wondrously strange. Okay, so we need to do the person who was falsely accused. And by the riddle, the very last person they talked about, it said nothing about the person who did the crime. It just said that the sheriff spotted somebody strangely in the town and beat the shit out of him and locked him up. So I think it is this one. Okay. Now I want you guys to pay really close attention to the animation as James pulls the rope, because you might notice something. You notice how at the end there, as he was getting the rope closer to his face, he started tilting his head up as if he was about to put himself in the noose? Okay, that didn't work. So we pulled the wrong one. See, the part where this gets confusing... Okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot. I gotta look at which one's which here. His face is covered with a piece of paper. There's something written on it. This man was hung for the crime of thievery. Justice and revenge have been served. This man was hung for the crime of arson. Justice and revenge have been served. No, it has not, because you guys didn't actually get the fucking person. So that's the one we need to pull. So that's what it meant by it saying that we were going to get a surprise. By pulling the wrong one, we spawned fucking monsters. Three of them, to be fucking precise, in a really tight corridor. There it is. Got the key of the persecuted. Wait. The paper that was covering the corpse's face is lying here. Yeah, so where did the corpse go? No one knows. Oh, wait, we went the wrong way. Ah. Okay, and then the key of persecuted we need. Can't turn the handle. You first have to remove the handcuffs. This is what we use the key of the persecuted for. After I take a drink. There are a couple drinks. Because I was low on health there. Okay, use the handcuff keys to remove that shite. Okay, no, we gotta go straight ahead.
Maria? Maria?
She's dead, Jim.
Maria, no! What happened to you? Why? Why?
Now, speaking of him saying Mary, that was something that I didn't touch upon during that cutscene when him and Maria were talking. If you noticed her during that cutscene in the last episode, her voice kept changing back and forth between Maria's traditional voice and then Mary's voice. Because like I said, Maria is a manifestation. She is Mary reborn through the power of Silent Hill. Well, somewhat. In fact, interesting, if you notice how the camera went up Maria's body as it was showing her dead, you notice a butterfly tattooed on her stomach. And that was actually done on purpose because a butterfly is a symbol of rebirth. Just walk around here, make sure there's nothing that I'm missing in terms of ammo and stuff. Yeah, so name inscribed on the tombstone, James Sunderland. Name inscribed on the tombstone, Angela Roscoe. Name inscribed on tombstone, Eddie Dabrowski. The 3 characters caught up in this, but there's only one hole that we can jump down, and that's the one marked with James. I think this is where we confront Eddie for the final time. Yeah, it is. This is where James and Eddie's nightmares are going to intersect. Just like how James' nightmare intersected with Angela. That's why James was able to see the abstract daddy, even though that monster is particular to Angela, because there are points in where people's nightmares can intersect, at least in terms of this game. I am going to use a trick, though, on Eddie that I saw in the Let's Play, because apparently in the first part of this, let's see here. I'm going to stay quiet for this cutscene.
Eddie? What are you doing? What does it look like? He always busted my balls. You fat, disgusting piece of shit. You make me sick. Fat ass, you're nothing but a waste of skin. You're so ugly, even your mama don't love you. Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And the corpse can't laugh. From now on, if anyone makes fun of me, I'll kill him. Just like that.
Eddie, have you gone nuts?
I knew it. You too. You're just like him, James.
Hey, I didn't mean anything.
Don't bother. I understand. You've been laughing at me all along, haven't you? Ever since we first met. I'll kill you, James.
Yeah, apparently if you just keep, like, hitting him with the pipe, it just... and then he runs away, and then we gotta do a second stage of the fight. Rifle shells, I won't be using those on him. Shotgun shells, I will be using them on him. Alright. One thing I was kind of surprised is that the cutscene shows that Eddie shot James in the shoulder. And I was surprised that, like, it didn't actually fuck with your health. Because, like, when Pyramid Head slams you off the roof, that fucked with your health and you got put into the red fucking immediately. So I'm surprised that they didn't carry that gimmick along with the scene where Eddie shot James right in the fucking shoulder. You think it would have, but...
Do you know what it does to you when you're hated, picked on, spit on, just because of the way you look? After you've been laughed at your whole friggin' life? That's why I ran away after I killed the dog. Ran away like a scared little girl. Yeah, I killed that dog. It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts out. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog. He's gonna have a hard time playing football on what's left of that knee.
You think it's okay to kill people? You need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people. Don't you know that? Let's party!
Okay, I'm hurt pretty bad. Just use an ampule.
Eddie? Eddie? I killed a human being. A human being. Mary. Did you really die 3 years ago?
So I don't know if you picked up on how he said, I killed a human being. And then he said, in a very somewhat ominous tone, again, a human being. Almost as if he came to a realization about something. Maybe. Now, my explanation for that boss fight was the town made James confront Eddie and have to take him out, not only because of a way to make James realize something that he might have done in the past, but also because it was clear that Eddie was long past redemption. That's at least my takeaway from it, that because Eddie went off the deep end and he didn't learn and instead was just going to go on to fucking harm more and more people, the town was like, okay, it's obvious that you're not gonna get better, so we need to do something about that. And I think they just the town's spiritual power made that confrontation happen because that was just the end of the line for Eddie. So now we're making our way to the last area of the game, the Lakeview Hotel. And the only way to find your way there is to follow the light. Not really much of this section, you just keep rowing towards the fucking light until you get there. But it does kind of serve as a nice, kind of calm moment for the player to, you know, collect their thoughts. Because in the last, like, segment of the game, there was a lot that happened. So this kind of, like, you know, is basically a moment for, you know, what to say, inflection, or basically just for the player to kind of start wrapping their head about a lot of the information that's been hurled their way. And here we are, the Lakeview Hotel. This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years. Actually, it has, because in all actuality, the Lakeview Hotel caught on fire. It's just the town is manifesting it in more primo condition. Got the Little Mermaid music box. Make sure there's nothing else out here that could pique my attention. Just want to make sure there's, like, nothing out here that I need to grab. Third floor, waiting for you in room 312. It's this room 312, that's the room that Mary and I stayed in. Mary, are you there? Or maybe I got a hotel map for guests. Okay. I'm gonna keep the shotgun out now because there are a few of those abstract daddies in this hotel, because Angela's present in this area too. Sorry for the fucking vibrating. My fucking phone can't stop ever getting fucking notifications. Mr. James Sunderland, the videotape you forgot here is being kept in the office on the first floor. Key to the room where Mary and I stayed. Lock is broken. Let's see where we go. Check the gift shop. Lock is broken. I can't leave this hotel just yet. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Save point. I'm cutting it a few minutes early for this one, but there's a lot more that needs to go through, and I think this is a good stopping point. Anyway, this has been NuNu the Gaming Jackal, and you guys have a fantastic day.